heads and feel the presence of the Lord. Lord God, thank you for the day that you are given to us. Make this day a productive one, and we hope that we can learn something new today from our lesson this week. We ask in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Before you are going to sit down, kindly pick some pieces of paper and kindly arrange your chairs properly. Okay, now you may now take your seat.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, who is absent today?
Nine, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So, bago tayo magsimula sa ating bagong paksa, atin munang balikan ang ating paksa kahapon. Sino ang makapagsasabi kung ano ang paksa natin kahapon? Yes, Miss?
Ma'am, it is about different utensils, types and uses of kitchen utensils, equipment, and lingo.
Okay, very good. Now, will you name two of them and their uses?
Ma'am, mixing bowl. It is used for mixing ingredients. And can opener, ma'am. It is used to open canned foods like sardines, etc.
Okay, very good. What else, Mr. Coloma?
Another utensils are cutting boards. This is used to cut various vegetables and fruits. Another is the funnels, which is used to fill a jar. And this is made up of different like aluminum, stainless, and etc.
Okay, thank you. Another. Yes, Mr. Ramon, you're raising your hand.
Grater used to grate cabbage, carrots, and other vegetables.
Okay, thank you. So these are the examples of kitchen tools and equipment. Bago tayo magsimula sa ating bagong paksa, bibigyan ko kayo ng index card. Class, familiar ba kayo sa larong bingo?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, good. Bibigyan ko kayo ng tig-2 index card na ang nakalagay sa taas ay Cookery. Ito. Hindi rin number ang gagamitin natin kundi words. Tignan mabuti ang bawat slide ng presentation dahil may ibang slide na naglalaman ng different kinds of tools, utensils, and equipment. Halimbawa, nakita nyo ang word na scissor sa isang sulok ng presentation. Hanapin ninyo ito sa inyong cards at lagyan ng Emmys. Just like the game bingo, when a player has to place 7 markers in a row, either horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, the player raises his or her hand and say Cookery, but do not shout. Ang sino mang mananalo ay may premyo pagkatapos ng klase. Class, naintindihan ba?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, good. Get one and fast. Now let's start our lesson with a game. I will show you a picture and a jumbled word. All you have to do is to guess what is it. So let's start our game. First is this. What is it?
Ma'am, detergent.
Okay, yes, correct. Next picture is what is it? Yes.
Ma'am, solvent cleaners.
Okay, thank you. Next. The third one. What is it?
Ang acid cleaners.
Yes, correct. And the last one is this. What is it? Yes.
Ma'am, abrasive.
Yes, correct. It is abrasive. What can you say about the game? Any ideas what our topic for today?
It's all about chemicals.
Okay, thank you. Yes, you have a point. Our topic for today is all about chemicals used in cleaning and sanitizing kitchen tools and equipment. So, in your own, what is cleaning?
Ma'am, cleaning is the process of removing dirt and other types of soil from a surface such as dish, shed,
Yes, The right cleaning agent must be selected to make cleaning easy. Refer to level as the type of cleaning to be used. So, cleaning is the process of removing food and other types of soil from a surface such as dish, glass, or cutting board. And done with a cleaning agent that removes food, soil, or other substances. So, we have 4 categories of cleaning agents. So, number 1 is detergent. Please read, Mr. Ramon.
Detergent used to routinely wash tableware, surfaces, and equipment. Also, it can penetrate soil quickly and soften it.
So, yes, thank you. Take your seat. Ang detergent ay ginagamit sa mga tablewares tulad ng kutsara, tinidor, at iba pa. Halimbawa ng detergent ay ito. Familiar ba kayo? Yes. Come on. So, let's proceed to number 2. Solvent cleaners. Pass the pen, Mr. Ramon. Okay, read.
Used periodically on surface where grease has burned on. Solvent cleaners are often called degreasers.
So yes, solvent cleaners are sometimes known as degreasers and are used to remove grease from surfaces such as oven tops, counters, and grill backsplashes. Example of solvent cleaner is beef. Okay, tignan mabuti. Okay, next is acid cleaners. Okay, pass the pen.
Cleaners. It is used periodically on mineral deposits and other soils that detergents cannot remove. These cleaners are often used to remove scale in ware washing machines and steam tables.
So, ang acid cleaner ang pinakamatapang sa 4 na uri ng cleaning agent. Kaya kailangan na mag-ingat sa paggamit nito. Kung ang mga ito ay hindi nagamit ng tama, ay maaari itong makapinsala. Narito ang halimbawa ng acid cleaner. Ito ang halimbawa ng acid cleaner. So, let's proceed to number 4. Abrasives or abrasive cleaners. Okay, pass the pen.
Use these cleaners to remove heavy accumulations of soil that are difficult to remove with detergent.
So, abrasives are substances or chemicals that depends on rubbing or scrubbing action to clean dirt from hard surfaces. Tulad sa mga commercial kitchens, kadalasan na ginagamit panlinis sa mga kaldero at kaserola ay ang mga susunod. Sa paggamit nito, kailangan mag-ingat para hindi magasgas, hindi kaya mabutas ang mga kaserola. Now, let's go to sanitizing. So, what is sanitizing? Any ideas about sanitizing? Girl at the back, please try the lead.
Sanitizing is done using heat, radiation, or chemicals. Heat and chemicals are commonly used as method for sanitizing in a restaurant. Radiation rarely
Okay,
is.
thank you. So, the item to be sanitized must be washed properly before it can be sanitized. Ang tamang paraan sa pag-sanitize ay ibuhos o spray ang solution sa ibabaw at punasan ito ng malinis na tuwalya o papel. Some chemical sanitizers such as Chlorine react with food soil and so be less effective on a surface that has not been properly cleaned. There are two sanitizing methods. So, there are two types of sanitizing methods, the heat and the chemicals. So, hot water is the most common method used in restaurants. So, hot air. If hot water is used in the third compartment of a three-compartment suit, it must be at least 171 degrees Fahrenheit or 77 degrees Celsius. If a high temperature where washing machine is used to sanitize clean dishes, the final sanitizing rinse must be at least 180 degrees Fahrenheit or 80 degrees Celsius. So for stationary rack, single temperature machines, it must be at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 74 degrees Celsius. Clean items must be exposed to this temperature for at least 30 seconds. So next is chemicals. So can you read?
Chemicals that are approved sanitizer are chlorine, iodine, and quaternary ammonium. Different factors influence the effectiveness of chemical sanitizers.
So there are three factors that influence the cleaning process. First is concentration. This presence of too little sanitizer will result in an inadequate reduction of harmful microorganisms. Too much can be toxic. So next is temperature. So temperature, generally chemical sanitizers work best in water that is between 55 degrees Fahrenheit or 13 degrees Celsius and 120 degrees Fahrenheit or 49 degrees Celsius. So the last is contact time. In order for the sanitizer to kill harmful microorganisms, the cleaned item must be contact with the sanitizer, either heat or approved chemical for the recommended length of time. Now let's proceed to fundamental cleaning procedure of kitchen equipment. So first is scrape and pre-rinse. Miss Ancheta, pakibasa.
Some equipment surfaces are scraped and rinsed with warm water to remove loose food soils.
So yes, ibig sabihin ay tanggalin yung mga tira-tirang pagkain. Pagkatapos ay banlawan para matanggal yung mga dumikit sa plato. So let's proceed to number 2. Cleaning cycle. So, Miss Ancheta, please pass the pen. Okay, read.
The removal of residual food soils from surfaces.
So, yes, typically, alkaline chemical solution are used for the cleaning cycle. So, next is number 3. Rinse. So, pass the pen.
Rinse all surfaces with cold to hot water, depending on the temperature of the cleaning cycle, to thoroughly remove all the remaining chemical solution and food residues.
So, yes, rinse all surfaces with cold to hot water depending on the temperature of cleaning cycle, to thoroughly remove all remaining chemical solution and food residues. So let's proceed to number 4. Acid rinse. It is a mild acid rinse of the equipment, neutralizes any alkaline residues left and removes any mineral soil percent. So last is number 5. sanitize. So, all equipment surfaces are rinsed or flooded with sanitizing agent. Both time and chemical concentration are critical for optimum result. Okay, now let's proceed to the steps in washing dishes. So, first step is to wear rubber gloves if you have a dry hands or other hands or skin problem. Wear apron too. So, next step is scrape of food. So, read.
Scrape dishes to remove leftover food. Use rubber spatula or paper towel.
So, para sa mga nakastock o nakadikit na pagkain, halimbawa, yung mga tumigas sa pinagkainan, ano ang dapat niyong gawin?
Maaari po itong ibabad bago po hugas.
Yes, tama. Para sa mga nakastock na pagkain, maaaring ibabad ang mga pinagkainan bago ito hugasan. Magdagdag ng detergent o baking soda sa lababo o pinggan at kaldero at punan ng tubig hanggang 30 minuto. Now let's go to number 3. So number 3, get some clean cloth, hot soapy water, fill sink or dish pan with clean hot water. Add dish soap to the water. Stock a few dishes in a sink at a time. This allows a few minutes of stocking time while you work on washing. Tip: throughout the process, drain the water and start over if it becomes greasy. Cool, or its suds disappear, yung mga bula-bula. So, let's proceed to number 4. Scrub them under the water. So, wash in order starting with lightly soiled items. This usually includes glasses, cups, and flatwares. Pagkatapos hugasan ang mga baso ay isunod ang mga pinggan. Sa paghugas ng kutsilyo, iwasang ibabad ito sa lababo dahil baka maaksidente ka dahil dito. So, next step. Number 5. Wash of all suds and residue. So, banlawan ito sa mainit na tubig. Banlawan sa pamamagitan ng paglubog sa lababo o di kaya ipadaan sa yuset. Kung mayroon kang dobleng lababo, gamitin ang isa upang banlawan ang mga pinggan. So now let's proceed to step number 6. Air dry or towel dry. Air drying is easier than towel drying. Kapag pupunasan naman ito ng towel, tiyakin na malinis ang gagamitin. So, bago tayo magtapos ngayong araw, sino ang gustong mag-summarize kung ano ang diniscuss natin ngayon? Again, Ms. Ancheta.
Ma'am, we discussed about the 4 categories of cleaning agent, which are detergent, solvent cleaners, acid cleaners, and abrasives. We also discussed about sanitizing methods, the factors that influence the cleaning process, the fundamental cleaning procedures, and last, the steps in washing dishes.
Okay, very good. So, sa tingin ninyo, bakit mahalaga na i-sanitize ang mga kagamitan sa kusina? Yes?
Ma'am, para ligtas po itong gamitin.
Okay, very good. Tama ulit. It's important to clean and sanitize and store equipment properly to avoid bacteria from penetrating or accidents. Cleaning and sanitizing the equipment is essential because it helps us to be more secure from bacteria and other cause of illnesses. So, sa ngayon, para sa inyong praktikong mamaya, igrupo ang inyong sarili at magtungo sa laboratory. Bring 1/2 crosswise. Magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng short quiz sa inyong sagutang papel. Isulat ang titik ng tamang sagot. So, number 1. It is the process of removing food and other types of soil from surface, such as dish, glass, or cutting board. Letter A, sanitizing. Letter B, cleaning. Letter C, abrasives cleaners. Letter D, acid cleaners. Number 2. It is done using heat, radiation, or chemicals. Heat and chemicals are commonly used as method for sanitizing in a restaurant. Letter A, sanitizing. Letter B, cleaning. Letter C, abrasive cleaners. Letter D, acid cleaners. Number 3. Use these cleaners to remove heavy accumulations of soil that are difficult to remove with detergents. So, letter A, sanitizing. Letter B, cleaning. Letter C, abrasives cleaners. And letter D, acid cleaners. Number 4. These cleaners are often used to remove scale in washing machines and steam tables. Letter A, sanitizing. Letter B, cleaning. Letter C, abrasive cleaners. Letter D, acid cleaners. So, anong number na tayo, class?
Number 5, madam.
Okay, number 5. The presence of too little sanitizer will result in an inadequate reduction of harmful microorganisms. What is E? So, letter A, concentration. Letter B, temperature. Letter C, contact time. Number 6. In order for the sanitizers to kill harmful microorganisms, the cleaned item must be in a contact with the sanitizer, either heat or approved chemical, for the recommended length of time. Letter A, concentration. Letter B, temperature. Letter C, contact time. Number 7. Generally, chemical sanitizers work best in water that is between 55 degrees Fahrenheit or 13 degrees Celsius and 120 degrees Fahrenheit or 49 degrees Celsius. Letter A, concentration. Letter B, temperature. Letter C, contact time. Number 8. Rinse all surfaces with cold to hot water, depending on the temperature of the cleaning cycle, to thoroughly remove all remaining chemical solution and food residues. Letter A, sanitize. Letter B, rinse. Letter C, acid rinse. Number 9. A mild acid rinse of the equipment neutralizes any alkaline residues left in, removes any mineral soil present. Letter A, sanitize. Letter B, rinse. Letter C, acid rinse. So, for the number 10 to 15, enumerate the steps in washing dishes. You have 10 minutes to answer. Now exchange papers to your seatmate. Number 1, letter B, cleaning. Number 2, letter A, sanitizing. Number 3, letter C, abrasive cleaners. Number 4, acid cleaners, letter D. Number 5, concentration, letter A. Number 6, contact time, letter C. Number 7, temperature, letter B. Number 8, rinse, letter B. And number 9, letter C, acid rinse.
Paano yung 10 to 11, 10 to 15?
Ang number 1 ay Wear rubber gloves if you have dry hands or other hands or skin problem, and wear apron too. Number 2, scrape of food. Number 3, cleaning cycle. Number 4, get some clean cloth and hot soapy water. Number 5, scrub them under the water. And number 6, wash off all suds and residue. And the last is air dry or towel dry. Pass the papers forward. Okay. So ngayon, sino ang nanalo ng cookery?
Ma'am.
Sana, punta dito sa harap para kunin ang premyo. Oh. So, may napansin ba kayo sa inyong bingo cards?
Yes, ma'am.
So, sa tingin nyo, tungkol saan ang mga nakasulat dyan?
Ma'am.
Okay, Jaime.
Ang napansin ko po dito is, ang mga bagay na to ay ginagamit, tools, equipment, and utensils used for preparing sandwich.
Okay, thank you. Very good. So, your assignment are to list 15 above about the tools, utensils, and equipment in preparing sandwiches and their uses.